Hi, my name is Shu See Ying. Well, the title for my final year project is The Effect of Financial and Non-Financial Reward on Employee Performance in Manufacturing Company that located in Penang. The background of study is the manufacturing company is a company which will convert the raw material into final good and sell it to their customer through distribution channel. The manufacturing company needs to expand their workforce, attract and retain their employee in the organizations, since the employee was playing an important role for helping the organizations able to achieve their goals and compete with the competitors. Because the employee will contribute their skill and knowledge in their work tasks. The reward can be a tool to maximize the job satisfaction and the employee performance. Employee will be different needs and wants. Since some of the employee will focus on the salary, while some employee will focus on the non-financial rewards. Human resource department should provide a suitable reward for the employee. The low salary will lead to employee dissatisfaction and their low performance, since the salary can used by the employee to purchase their basic needs and wants. The bonus can as an additional compensation and reward for their hard work. The fringe benefit can let the employee complete workforce by putting more extra efforts. The workplace environment is the key determinant of quality works. Example, for the working environment is a suitable temperature, sufficient lighting, and silent situations. The recognition set up informal and informal used by the leader to manage the employee. It also is an acknowledgement, approvals, and the junior appreciations. Where interpersonal relationship is the connections and social associations between two or more people in the organizations. The research problems. Employee always switch from one company to the other's competitor company. It leads to the organizations may lack a skillful workforce when the skillful workforce will change to the competitor company. And the employer was require their employee to more contributions, but organizations are unable to provide a suitable reward to retain their employee and reward them. Hence, human resource department should apply a suitable reward to increase their job satisfaction and the employee performance. The scope of study is the employee was work in the manufacturing company that located in Penang. Literature review the employee performance. Employee is a person who will perform their job duties that are obligated by their manager. While the employee performance is a successful completion of a task by an individual as laid down and measured by a supervisor of the organizations. The job satisfactions. According to the Hopong state, the job satisfaction is seen as a sociological circumstance and any form of break of psychological environment that can make an individual admit in all honesty. A reward has category into financial reward and non-financial reward. According to Sobri in 2015, the salary is a fixed amount that paid by the employer to employee at a regular interval for their productivity and performance. According to Wealth Reward in 2017, bonus was defined as an additional compensation which given to the employee as a reward for their hard work. While bonus was different with salary. Salary is the amount that will receive in fixed amount by their employee in every month, but the bonus was given by the organizations based on the employee performance. Well, it will be different between each other employee. So it will create a competition environment between the employee. According to Welfare Rule in 2017, the freight is a benefit the employee given in addition to pay for motivate the employee. The non-financial reward. The working environment is the furniture design, ventilation, noise, light supervisor supports workspace communication between the employee in which it will using to measure the employee productivity. Hence, the organization should provide a suitable lighting, sufficient furniture to the employee to let the employee can perform their job in their work tasks. So, according to Aaron Shi Sahabuddin and Selina in 2013, the manager must apply recognitions to the employee and understand the psychological of pricing hour for their work done. It can improve the confidence of the employee when they performance in their job duties. According to Khadijatu Asombo and Daniel in 2018 has stated that the effective workplace and communication and teamwork will be maintained through a healthy professional relations. The interpersonal relationship between the employee can be formal or informal. So this is the research framework. This was the research methodology. The type of study in the research is using quantitative approach. Well, the population is the employee that working in manufacturing company with a population of 286,700 employee. Well, it was according to the source of government in 2018. Well, the sample size is using 384 respondents to answer the questionnaire. Well, the sampling design was using is the simple random sampling. The data collection methods is using the questionnaire given to the employee to face-to-face and send via WhatsApp, where it was followed up by using telephone. The data analysis tools is using SPSS. So next is the objective and finding. To examine the relationship between financial reward and mediator, the relationship between salary and job satisfactions with data 0.599, in which it was significant relationship between each other. There was significant relationship between bonus and job satisfaction with beta with 0.692. Well, there was significant relationship between fair reward and job satisfaction with beta with 0.624. To examine the relationship between non-financial reward and mediator, there was significant relationship between working environment and job situations with beta with 0.692. There was significant relationship between recognitions and job situation with beta with 0.670. There was significant relationship between interpersonal relationship and job situation with beta with 0.543. To examine the relationship between financial reward and dependent variable, there was significant relationship between salary and employee performance with beta with 0.339. There was significant relationship between bonus and employee performance with beta with 0.389. There was significant relationship between fair reward and employee performance with beta with 0.406. To examine the relationship between non-financial reward and dependent variable, there was significant relationship between working environment and employee performance with beta with 0.476. There was significant relationship between recognitions and employee performance with beta with 0.506. There was significant relationship between interpersonal relationship and employee performance with beta with 0.464. There was significant relationship between job satisfactions and employee performance with beta with 0.606. Hence, it was all of the null hypothesis has been rejected and the alternative hypothesis have been accepted. In conclusion, the manufacturing company should apply a suitable reward to improve their employee performance and retain their employees, since they will contribute their skill and knowledge in the organization, and it will let the organization able to compete with the competitors. The limitation of these studies, in which these studies was only covered with manufacturing company, well, there were various companies that locate in Penang, such as SME company, multinational company, and the others. The disparity ethical, which is the ethnic India, is the least respondent that stand for only 7.6%, but it should be balanced between the other ethnic. The suggestion for future research is it should be involved with all type of rewards for the seeking more the suitable reward and apply to in the organizations, where it also should be using the more statistical test and involved with the other sector of the company. That's all. Thank you.